Hey everybody. Alright, this is Andy Spiteri. We're live at Zelda Dungeon Marathon 2019 in the Zelda Dungeon headquarters. We are backstage. I'm joined by Allison and Aletha. How are you today?
Tired.
Now, you're about to get a jolt of electricity that'll wake you right up, because coming imminently, is the Minish Cap Melee. What is that, you ask? I'm glad that you asked. That is a 10-player elimination match with the greatest 2D Zelda game, the Minish Cap, where there are checkpoints that each player must reach. The last participant to make it to said checkpoint, deleted. They are gone. They're out. Now, it's going to be hectic. It's going to be crazy. Allison, give us your expert analysis here. Who do you think has the advantage going into this race?
First person that comes to mind is Locke. However, he did just wake up, so I think maybe he might be a little sleepy. We have to, hopefully he doesn't get eliminated too early, and he can make it to the end where he would probably shine.
Yes. Locke is definitely the heavy favorite for this game. He almost, it's like he maps out routes in his mind. He can see things before they happen. You got to figure that he is one of the favorites. I want to talk about another competitor, though, from last year.
Oh, yeah.
And that is Slick Vic.
Oh, yeah.
Now, last year, Slick Vic actually went into the first dungeon and came away the leader after the first dungeon. He finished that first dungeon before anybody else did.
Yeah.
And then, bravely, it did a 3-heart challenge. He did a 3-heart hero mode. He didn't bother to pick up that heart container because he knew that it would take valuable
seconds.
seconds.
Was that pre-planned?
Well, I don't know if it was
Did
pre-planned
that
necessarily.
hurt him? Or
Well, he was also eliminated after that. Next
yeah,
checkpoint.
I'm wondering. Maybe he has a different strategy this time around.
But that's definitely a competitor, I think, to keep your eye on, because you really don't know what kind of strategies that he's going to bust out. He's a very unpredictable competitor, which makes him dangerous.
Now, what about this Andy Spiteri guy? What do you have to say about that guy?
I can't speak to the heel Spiteri, who my sources tell me is going to be participating in Minish Cap Melee. Heel Spiteri last year was the victor in Minish Cap Melee, so he's putting his title on the line. This year, the competition is a lot more fierce. It's a lot more fierce. There's lots, when you get to the top, it's harder to stay at the top than get to the top. So when you get there, people are coming for you. So
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of really great competitors. I'll tell you this, though. Last year, in Heel Spiteri's run, there was about a 10-minute gap where Heel Spiteri ran around lost, like a cuckoo without a head. He didn't know where to go. This is towards the end of the game. He is now 100% sure where he needs to go to get to the Royal Valley.
Dang.
So, according to some sources, that's been patched up. So,
That might kick him up into passing Locke there.
well,
Maybe.
let's not make any promises that we can't keep here. But let's look gears here for a second. We just came off a very exhilarating Legend of Zelda Faces of Evil run. Let's talk about the legacy of these games and just how these CDI games really paved the way for such games such as Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. The quality, the animation, the characterization given to these different characters, really bringing them to life, really kind of blazed a new trail in the Zelda series. What
It really
say
set
you?
the tone. Like, I think that, first of all, this is my first time ever actually seeing in the animation in Faces of Evil. I've seen the memes. I've never watched a full video. I've never heard the voices. I've heard the quotes. So there's that. But I thought it was interesting, and I'm looking at Zelda games now, and I'm like, you know what? I get it now.
I'm getting backstage word. We have one of the Minish Cap Melee competitors, Slick Vic, back here. We just finished talking about Slick Vic and his tactics from last year. Maybe we can get a word with him really quickly, if he's willing to share some of his strategies with us.
Let's see who's available. Come on over here, Slick Vic.
What's that? We are going to get a word with Slick Vic, everybody, the man himself.
Hi, Andy.
So tell us about your strategies for Minish Cap Melee this year.
I'm gonna press A, and then starting the game starts. Okay. And then I'm gonna make my way north.
North.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be
North.
strippy.
You see, the North Star is that way, right?
Pull another chair over.
Oh, that's the wrong game. I'm sorry. We're gonna head south.
West. I think west is where.
All right. So we get up north. We talk to Person A, with the girl with the blonde hair.
What's her name? Allison. Do you remember her name?
The blonde-haired girl?
Yeah. That's the one. Princess Zelda. She's a princess in this game.
You talk to her. No, she comes to you.
She does. She wakes you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You know? Like she
And
barges into your house.
That's an important part of the strategy because, of course, when you first wake up, you're groggy and disorientated, and our front runner for this competition in Minish Cap Melee Lock is also groggy and disorientated because we have just woken him up. So I think that might give the rest of the competition a little bit of wiggle room to catch up to him and his strategies.
Was Master Smith yelling at him to get up out of his bed and come?
I'm not sure which one of Masa Stooges went over and woke Locke up, but you can be sure that it was a rude awakening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then after the lady with the blonde hair, what was her name again? Zelda.
It's the Magneto.
So when she wakes you up,
Mate.
then you're gonna head towards the her house,
I'm gonna be
her
Magneto.
castle. She lives in a castle.
Yes. That
Okay.
is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Onyx. You're over there.
And then take her around town,
back again?
show her a good time, and
Take her
then
to the festival.
when you're sick of her, luckily some dude comes and turns her into stone.
That is true, yeah.
And then
I don't know. One of them
I guess you're
opens
supposed to
up
rescue
the
her?
shop.
No. You're gonna tell me.
I don't know.
I think that's a good strategy to rescue her. You could do some other things in the game, but in order to win Minish Cap Melee, I think you do need to rescue this blonde-haired woman. Tell us about your Deepwood Shrine strategy. What was it last year that enabled you to crush the competition and
Hey,
emerge
is
from
yours
that
charged
dungeon,
enough? And then
the victor
And you could just play
in
off.
that particular race up until that point?
I see what you did
Do you
there.
see what I did there?
Well, the idea
Kind of design
is just
where,
to avoid
Have to
traps.
Avoid traps.
Tony, you made it.
You walk right, you walk up, step on the little, what do you call those things?
Switch. Little like
Yeah.
switch. I just got word that the rest of our competitors have filed in for Minish Cap Melee, so this is going to be starting imminently. Good luck to all the competitors, except everyone else that is not Heel Spiteri in this race because we want him to win. Good luck, Vic. Good luck. And we're going to see you guys on the other side. Minish Cap Melee is going to be starting imminently.
Luck is for losers.
And I think that there is still, I think donations for names have been cleared.
Put me wherever you want me.
We're gonna get this show on the road. See you on the other side.